A blessed Sunday to you all. Welcome back to another video. Thank you guys for checking this one out. Alright my peeps, so in this one, I'm going to take a look at the first day's play in that second test match between West Indies and Zimbabwe. And Guyanese Goodikish Motie was the star of the show. Man actually picked up 7 wickets. Yes, you're hearing me right. 7 wickets. So we're going to go through the scorecard, let you guys know how we did with the ball and how we ended the day with the bat. Also, I'm going to take a look at an article with former Australian cricketer Ian Chappell talking about, allegations that the Indians doctored the pitch and all of that in that first test match between India and Australia. So we're going to talk about that. Just make sure you watch until the end so you can get a full understanding of everything. And hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed as we try to bring up another 1,000 subscribers. Yes, my peeps. So let us get straight into it. So West Indies and Zimbabwe, they are currently doing battle in the second and final test match. And it was the West Indian bowlers that had the better day. Yes, man. The Zimbabwe players, they weren't able to handle Goodikish Motie at all. So bowling first, we were able to get them for 115. Yes, we bowled them out for 115 inside 40.5 overs. And they actually did not have Gary Balance in the team this time around. So, things weren't as difficult. In the first test match, he scored a brilliant 137, which helped them to play out to a draw. So 115 is what they managed. And as I said, we had some good bowling from Goodikish Motie. Batting for Zimbabwe, their opener Innocent, he had 38 of 52. He was the top scorer there for them with that 38. Donald Tripano, he also got some runs. He had 23. So those were the 2 guys that really featured. In terms of when they lost the wickets, they were 16 for 1. Then they had a little partnership there, 48 for 2, 49 for 3, 64 for 4, 68 for 5, 75 for 6, then 81 for 7, 87 for 8, 89 for 9, 115 all out. And Goodikish Motie really went to work, my peeps. So in terms of the first wicket, we had the first couple of wickets, we had Alzarri Joseph doing his thing and Jason Holder doing his thing. Then Jason Holder again. And then right through, it was the Goodikish Motie show. Yes, my peeps. So Jason Holder picked up 2 wickets up top and Alzarri Joseph picked up 1. Then Goodikish Motie just took care of the rest. So Motie finishing the match with figures of 7 for 37. His best figures there, 7 for 37. And that was in 14.5 overs. In terms of the other bowlers, Alzarri Joseph 1 for 29 from 9 overs. Shannon Gabriel, who came in to replace Kemar Roach, he bowled 8 overs for 19 runs, didn't get any wickets. And Ruston Chase had 2 overs for 4 runs. So didn't take a lot of experimenting, like how we would see probably Blackwood and Brathwaite and Mayers and all of these guys bowling. Didn't take that much experimenting, as I said, with Alzarri Joseph getting a wicket up top there, and Alzarri Joseph getting the first wicket, and then Jason Holder getting those second and third wicket. Goodikish Motie just took care of business there. He was able to wrap the innings up, getting them for 115. Now, when it was time for us to bat, our openers Tejnaran Shandopal and Craig Brathwaite, they weren't able to put on as successful a partnership as they did in the last game. They put on 13 before Craig Brathwaite was removed for 7. So Craig Brathwaite made 7 of 27 deliveries. And then, Tejnaran Shandopal, he once again showed resilience. He got 36 of 77, striking the ball pretty nicely. That's a strike rate of around about 46.75. And he had 4 fours in that knock there. Raymond Reefer, who a lot of people are calling for him to for him to be dropped. He was able to get another half century. He got 53 of 86 deliveries with 4 fours and 1 6, a strike rate of 61.63. Now, the way in which he got out, I am sure he's not going to be too happy with himself. Playing a ball in the infield and calling Jermaine Blackwood for a run. He stuttered, and then he went through. So Blackwood wasn't too convinced that there was a run there. I mean, Blackwood didn't commit because of the hesitation from Raymond Reefer. But good to see him getting another half century there. 53 of 86. That basically got us into a good position where we were able to overall their target of 115. And at the end of the day, we were leading by 18 runs. So Raymond Reefer 53, Jermaine Blackwood, he went for 22 of 32, 3 fours under 6. So, not a long innings there from the vice captain. Definitely want to see the vice captain sticking around and batting longer. Kyle Mayers, he was there not out on 8. And Raston Chase not out on 5. So that is how we looked. 13 for 1, 86 for 2, 117 for 3, then 124 for 4. And as I said, at the close of play, we were 133 for 4 of 41 overs. So, definitely looking forward to the guys coming out early tomorrow. Hopefully we have good weather and, go out there and get as many runs as fast as possible. Brandon Mavuta, he picked up 2 for 24 for the host. And that is basically how the West Indians fared in that first day there. So leading by 18 runs, and Motie being the star of the show, picking up 7 wickets. Definitely going to keep a close eye on this one to see how we will finish. We definitely put ourselves in a good position for the first day. So later on this evening on the live show, we are going to be talking about all of this. So make sure you come on over and have a chat with us. All right. So just before I run out, now allegations about pitch decorating or pitch doctoring. Allegations about pitch doctoring is nothing new, says Ian Chappell. Don't know if I said pitch tampering at the top of the video, but pitch doctoring is nothing new. You understand? And after being bowled out, the Australia media, they have been making a whole lot of noise, saying that the reports that were coming out that the Indians were giving on the pitch wasn't anything that one bag of foolishness. You know what the Australians are. But one former player, Ian Chapley, is saying that this is just one bunch of excuse, and the partnership between Steve Smith and Marnus Lamashane proved that the pitch was okay to bat on, and the Australians just failed to put together a good total on the board. They failed to put up a respectable total. So he was saying that it was by no means impossible to play on, as Marnus Lamashane and Steve Smith showed, but Australia failed to post a testing first innings total, and that is coming from Ian Chappell. So we know the Australian media, how they stay and things. So just wanted to put that out there, and this is coming up from one of their legends. So they need to cool it down and stop the foolishness. What they need to put out is that they probably need to stop play test cricket, because they're getting bowled out for 90 and 170 and them things. So we're going to leave this one right here for now, my peeps. We can talk a little bit more later on the live show. So big up on yourself, my peeps, and see you live later on.